Tina, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
This game underway.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Now they'll run the draw. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we face. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The play-action fake. Here comes the heat. Oh, he's got a chance. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a 1st down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
And the Gators are on the move. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man, it's Dyer. Dances away to buy time. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lofts one high and deep. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll drive him down after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing the turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Love the effort all around by the blockers, by the return guy. Big-time play, big-time return. You flip the field, and all of a sudden, this game could soon become a blowout.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going right to work up top. Touchdown time! He got loose and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Sending the offense back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
The Gators just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They send the tight end in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A veritable Crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on third down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw an open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
The Gators trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
What's down, Fat?
Gators want to pick up the tempo.
Nice shit. Trying to get a dub.
Receivers right off the line. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we wait one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
You're the best. Thanks, bro. Damn, I'm about to say I got no goal.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here.
Damn, they got some dogs down there. Jesus
Christ. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
The stuff there, Jesse, on second down. This little third to mid-range. You got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd.
Ooh, okay. That's, nigga, is that my running back? Hold on. What's that nigga's name? Richard Young, bro. He used to play for me. That nigga transferred out. Transferred out to be 0-2 is crazy, Richard Young. Could have stayed here and been great. The fact that I know that that's my guy now, I gotta like turn up.
Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Russell. Moves away as he feels pressure. Took a shot as he threw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. It's complete on the right side. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Power football with the run. Makes it past the marker. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. To the air on second down. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Bring in the heat. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Here comes the offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
From the wideout. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Now on first down from the 30. Quarterback keeps it. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Come to the line, this situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a crease, it's Young. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
The Gators have this offense rolling. Off play action on first down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
It's hard enough to get this guy on the ground once. That's his second sack of the day. Nice job getting in the backfield, not getting deceived by this guy's speed, because we've seen this QB, man. He can make people miss. Nice job getting him on the ground for the second time today.
The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. It's a draw.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, this offense going to try to run the ball again.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Buys a little time. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the first down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs it and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So, nice 3rd down conversion by the quarterback.
Wants to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Toss to the outside. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
The Gators didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. A designed run for the quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gators!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Barry Johnson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He tries to take the top off. Makes the catch at the 20. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of...
Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Looking to throw, it's Russell. Got rid of it just in time. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. Line getting set on second down. Sends it back in motion. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left.
That's a great example of quarterbacks trusting their targets when throwing vertically down the field. There are a lot of quarterbacks that might have shied away from that throw because on the corner route, that receiver was covered, but this QB knew. I've practiced with this guy. We've been in games before, and I know if I just give him a shot, if I can just put it somewhere within his catch radius, this guy is athletic enough to go up and make a big play for me, and you saw that confidence on that.
They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And that's why it's important offensively. They're going to have to do a better job running the ball and getting positive yards early in the drive. You can't be in third and long living in those situations against this defense because they like to play dime personnel. And with those faster guys, they're going to blitz, and they're going to match speed with speed. It's a nice way to combat the mobile ability this quarterback has. Now setting up fourth down.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
Takes the handoff. It's Young. There he goes.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
In a good spot here with second and short. He'll run it again. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Gators, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Hard running there. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Try to get it to the edge. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. The give out of the gun. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestled him down short of the first down.
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And this one splits the uprights. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Indiana is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply do not see from this program. Embarrassing. They're trailing by 21 to Nebraska. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Fires to the big fella. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew off some extra yards.
Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Got it in the middle. It's Edwards.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top.
They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the uprights. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead, now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Gators sending the offense back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice. Turning it on! And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Tight end now in motion. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver comes in motion. This is a designed run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Dropping back, it's Dyer. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20.
mistakes now they have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The give on the inside. Gets away from one, finds room. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Russell. Firing to the right, complete. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida. And they turn it into a defensive score. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes that Alabama offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Makes the grab right down the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to...
Grabs it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bama!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it works out perfectly. The reason they called that two-point conversion was to get to within 3. This is a game going down to the wire, but you'll love the gutsy call by the offense there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this will be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own. So you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Got the first down, looking for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move, it's Daniels. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up.
Wilson. I'm about to slide. I'm on in a minute. I gotta.
The toss to the outside. Oh, he's got some space.
Oh my God.
Oh my God,
No way, bro.
GG's in the chat.
Autumn. Shit, yeah.
Couldn't beat him.
Yeah.
Can't stop the run.
Yeah.
That toss play, I got 6 niggas right there. Missed it.
Man, no fucking way, bro.
Missed it.
You blew your load last week.
Yep.
Yeah,
What am I supposed to
Reggie,
do?
no fucking way, bro.
1st and 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't that crazy? Autumn tags, he was tagging the anonymous nigga yesterday. Crazy.
Just take a knee.
Down goes Bama. Well. Shit, no. Shit, no. No, it was that pin pull toss. That pin pull toss, he did that pin pull toss like 3 or 4 times, and I couldn't stop it. Like, that last play was the closest I got to stopping it, but I couldn't tackle him.
Oh.
Yeah, I threw that pick 6 to DJ Pickett. And I'm not joining. What they say? We're not joining. Nah, that was me. I threw a pick 6. I just lost a conference game. He has my running back from last year, so I guess that's revenge. Shout out to Richard Young. Now let me go be disappointed by the Saints. Second and 18 in the toss play. I got bodies there.
And you gave it up.
And he got the first down. Like, I didn't just give it up. He got the first down.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I'm cleaning up.
Hey Reggie, you need to go take a walk.
Oh shit!
Mm.
Reggie in here? I'm not posting your post, bro. Wait, how you posted the same time I posted? I'm trying to post about Reggie.
Hey, you see I updated it. You sent the invite? I do not have an invite, chat. Yep, I got it.